Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will present about sex education. Okay, first of all, what is sex education? Sex education is education about human sexual anatomy, sexual reproduction, sexual relation, and other human sexual behavior aspects. Yes, sex education is comprehensive. Now, I will discuss why sex education is so taboo in Indonesia. We all know that when someone talks about sex, it is considered strange. I think it happened because they believe sex education was always about pornography. Even though this is very broad and very important to know, it makes our information about sex education is very limited. Indeed, now there is an internet that can provide any information, but we must know every piece of information has a purpose, whether it's for education or just for fun. Are stories about sex on the internet for educational purpose? I don't think so. This is dangerous because we get sexual information that is not based on fact and data. For example, porn videos. Come on, who never watched it? Do you think it's meant to be educational? Let's take a look at the many cases of sexual abuse against children in Indonesia. This happened because one of them is the lack of information about sex in children. Their parent didn't explain that the function of the genital is not only for urinating, but also as a means of reproduction. That must be properly maintained and should not be shown to other people. Parents do not realize that if they do not provide basic knowledge about sex to their children, it will misunderstand them when their children learn from the environment. For parents, when your child is 3 to 5 years old, they will usually start asking questions. Mom, how come my sister can get out of your stomach? Mom, why when you got married I wasn't there? At that point, give them the most straightforward possible answer. When they are over 5 years old, they will usually start to be critical. How come? Why, mom? At the time, teach them about the body anatomy, the difference between man and woman, body parts that cannot be shown to or touched by other people, and how to care for them. And the most important thing is to maintain your communication with children. Don't let them feel awkward to you. And for adults or students like us, sex education is also crucial so that we are more careful in our actions. For example, are we ready for the first time to have sex? Do we already know what the risks and impact are for us? Are we prepared to have children? We have to know all that. We have to understand how important our bodies are. When we hang out with friends, sometimes we want to talk about sexuality, but we're shy. If talk is okay, if our goal is education. For example, why when cold, our genitals become smaller, or there is a strange lump in your pubic area that could be a symptom of dangerous disease. You don't talk about it because you are embraced. For couples who are getting married, you can talk about your sexual health condition. You can invite your partner to check the state of your sexual health. It's totally okay because it's important rather than you regret it later. For example, after marriage, you find it challenging to have children. because your partner's sperm quality is not right, or even suffer from certain venereal disease. So, if you are a parent, provide sex education to your child from an early age. If you are single, ask what you would like to ask about your sexuality. For those who want to get married, talk about and invite your partner to have your genital health checked. Okay, maybe that's just a little explanation for me. Everything I tell is based solely on my personal opinion, from experience and what I read. Thank you for watching.